professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, it's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. If you don't get it, I'm going to explain it to you. Jules Santana was on Drink Champs. And he was talking about, you know, how when people come into his life, the majority of people left his life better than they came. But he can't say that for himself. Like, and I think I'm sure he could say that for like Cameron and Jim Jones and whatnot. You know, when he came, he's better in his life than he was when he met them. I'm sure he can say he'll say that. I didn't see the whole thing. I saw this clip. But I want to preface this by saying this is a problem with a lot of people in society. There's a small group of people in society that people come into their lives one way and they leave better than they came. And these are the people that people in society have a problem with, especially when they're black men. Especially when, you know, if you got a black male mentor, you left him better than you came 9 times out of 10. But guess what? You're not going to say that. Not publicly. You know, you're not going to say it publicly. It's a secret. Shh. A lot of you folks who are dating people and you want to talk about how toxic people are and how much trauma you've been through. You're not going to talk about all the people who met you after your trauma or before your trauma when you was just a spoiled brat. And they came into your life and you left them better than you came, but you still was a jerk to them in particular. Think about that. You came to people hungry. You left with a full stomach and you still had an attitude. Did you do that for them? Absolutely not. You didn't. You came to people broke and you left with money in your pocket. And what happened after that? Because you got money in your pocket, you left with an attitude. But hey, no problem. You came to people broke in. And they were patient enough to piece you back together in the best way they could. You Humpty Dumpty style. And you were functional. You was better than you came. And you left them with an attitude. With them. You know, you go around social media, there's a little thing, you know, you said F me and I said cool, so now what's the problem? This is what happens with a lot of people out here in the world. You know, you're mad at the world because you feel like the world owes you something, but you don't owe the people who got you in a better position than you were in before you got, involved with them. I used to talk about this back in the day where, you come in contact with people who they're lacking information. You give them information. You give them the tools to be successful. You show them how to use those tools. And they go off into the world and be successful. And then they got an attitude with you. I did it better than you did it. Whoa, slow down. That's cool. I'm glad you did it better than I did it. But did you actually, since you're doing it and done it better than I did it, did you help somebody get further than you've gotten right now? No, it's just, I ain't helping nobody. Interesting. Because people don't want to admit how selfish folks have gotten in this society. Selfish, self-centered, entitled. It's ridiculous. You got people who, they may have been, how can I say this? They may have not been confident. And you built them up and made them a more confident person. And what they did with that confidence was act like they were better than you. And now they don't talk to you. Interesting, ain't it? They came one way, they left better, but they still like, who are you? You beneath me. Oh, okay. Why is this important? Because I've seen this happen so many times. It's ridiculous. But on top of that, people leave better than the way they came. Then they let their ego take control and then their ego gets them in the same situation, you know, that they were in when you first met them. And then that's a humbling experience. And then it's like, okay, I get it now. You know, I shouldn't have did what I did. You know, I'm going to be a different person. But you still ain't, 9 times out of 10, you didn't go back to that person and say, hey, I'm sorry. You know, I shouldn't have done that. Not out of your own volition. A lot of times you've burned so many bridges, you're assuming that, you know, that person's a quote unquote good person. So even though I did what I did, they've got a good heart. So they'll take me back even after all of this. And then I'll apologize while they're help to build me back up so I could stab them in the back one more time, because that's what I need. Like, the older you get, the less that happens. The less people are available for that type of stuff, because as Jules said in the thing, you know, people ain't really done that for me. You know, I don't get that same type of treatment. And this becomes an issue, right? So now we got to play this game with people who like to play games of, oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm a, you know, nobody ever done nothing for me. No, you don't say to people who did something for you, because you're fishing for a free lunch again. You know what I mean? So, and for the people who've helped people, and people, the vast majority of people that came into your life left better than they came, and you got, you know, you got the middle finger for it. First and foremost, I apologize for you getting a raw deal. And second, thank you for being a great person. And third, F them people. So, like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace.